Now we're going to talk about variables and types of data. Statisticians gain information about a particular situation by collecting data for random variables. Variables can be classified as qualitative or quantitative. Qualitative variables are variables that can be placed into distinct categories. Such as a characteristic or attribute. An example of such could be gender, male or female. Or geographic location. So if you were to ask, do you enjoy playing baseball? If you ask a female living in Arizona, they may not enjoy baseball as much because that's a sport that's prominent in the East Coast. If you were to ask a male in New York, for example, you would probably have more applicants saying yes. So these are variables that are qualitative. They're non-numerical. And quantitative variables are numerical, where they can be ordered or ranked. So for example, age. People can be ranked in order occurring to their value of their age. Other examples of quantitative variables could be height or weight or body temperatures. So if you asked, do you consider yourself overweight? Well, depending on your asking, or whom you're asking, if you have someone who is 4 feet and weighs 200 pounds, this could be something to worry about. But if you are 6 feet and weigh 200 pounds, this is not such an extreme case. So your quantitative variables would be numerical and ordered. Qualitative have to do with characteristics or attributes, more about the quality versus quantity. Qualitative variables can be divided into two groups: discrete and continuous. Discrete variables can be assigned values such as 0, 1, 2, and 3. They're said to be counting variables. Examples of discrete variables could be number of children in a family, we're going to abbreviate number of students in a classroom, or a number of calls made to a friend each month. These are all discrete because you can count exactly how many of each you have. Continuous variables, on the other hand, assume an infinite number of values. In an interval between two specific values. These values are generally obtained by measuring. But since measuring has limitations due to the measuring device, these answers are often rounded. And usually they're rounded to the nearest given unit. For example, height might be rounded to the nearest inch. Weights might be rounded to the nearest ounce. So examples of height and weight are rounded. So if you go to the doctor in the morning and you weigh X amount of pounds, and then you go to lunch later, you'll equal X amount of pounds plus Y ounces. And so your weight is usually plus or minus whatever your weight is measured at a given time.